Tonight I'm going to attempt to replace the rubber section of my windshield wiper blade and this is for a 91 Toyota Previa van. Has 28-inch blades, and what happened here, some idiot threw a raw egg at my windshield and I hit the wipers to wipe it away, but it hardened really fast on the hot windshield, and I guess the protein and fat ended up wrecking my windshield because some idiot threw a raw egg at it. Anyways, I went to Napa first, and they informed me that the largest, they don't have a refill for 91 Previa. They have 26-inch refills. This is about 28 inches long, so there's nothing that I could get from a auto parts store that would do the job. I went on eBay and I found these, and these should do the trick by what it says, and there was a pair of them available for this thing was around $8.49 plus $4.95 shipping. It was around $13.50 that it cost for the pair, but the metal part is not part of this, so it has to be threaded in there, and that will be the challenge. And I'm not going to bore you with the entire details. I'm going to edit this quite a bit, because I expect it's going to take a lot longer than you'd want to watch, but you can see the highlights when I'm done anyway. First, I should probably see if I can actually get this rubber out of here, and what the easiest way is going to be. Just how easy this is going to be to come apart. Okay. Okay. I guess once you get started, it's just going to be a matter of just peeling it up like that. Now, of course, I've never done this before, so you know as much about it as I do at this point. Hopefully you will benefit by what you're seeing right now, so that you don't make the same mistakes that I make, or if I find a way to do things easier, then you can benefit by that. And you can see this old windshield wiper is probably, well, no, I doubt it's the original windshield wiper from that long ago, but it's not in the best shape, and it rained a lot on Monday. I was actually driving around with these wipers going. It was not safe. So it's overdue. I'm just waiting for the mail to arrive, and this came today. So now I'm pretty sure that both of these are exactly the same on, either side of the left or right. If they're not, I certainly did not keep track of what came off of what as far as that goes. But they look identical. I can't really tell them apart. Okay, so that wasn't so hard, getting them off. Now getting them on, I'm totally expecting that is going to be a pretty big challenge. But there are instructions inside of these things. And I think for once I'm actually going to read what they say. Now I just skipped ahead an hour to where I successfully took these out of their packaging, and I got the directions right here. And let's see. Oh, it's telling me to take out the windshield wiper blade. Well, I don't think that was necessary. Oh, by the way, yeah, sliding this thing out, it's kind of tricky. Well, basically these little notches here, oh, where are they? Oh, maybe they're on this side. Yeah, okay, there's little indentations on one side, and you can kind of slide it, like when you get to the place where the thing is grabbing it, you can just kind of wiggle it and kind of get it out, and then go to the next one and just get it in the same place and just go from one to one. And that's the same way that I put it on and the same way that I took it off, because I can't really picture, like here they've got it like that you actually have this thing all together, and that would be cumbersome. Okay, so figure one, open clip end. Okay, I guess that's this here. Or is it this here? Well, what they show here does not match what mine is. Like, mine doesn't have anything that's open on one side. Closed end. Oh, okay. Closed end. Okay, so mine's a closed end. Okay. Locking end. I guess that's the part with the dentation. Non-locking end. Non-locking and insert new rubber into the non-locking end. One with the little bumps is probably the locking end, so this one must be, yeah. Okay, so the one without the bumps in the side is the non-locking end. Now here they show those little tabs on top. I'm glad I'm not going to deal with that. And the instructions, remove blade from wiper arm, from side saddle arm, unscrew. Okay, well, I've already not done that. Okay, lift wiper blade, press. When tension is relieved, pull blade off. Okay, work with one blade at a time, leaving the other as a reference model. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do these one at a time. Carefully pull worn rubber out of the blade support rib. Well, you're not going to reuse the old rubber, so the carefully part, well, I'll let you decide. The one-piece steel support rib remaining in the blade frame has a closed end or an open end. Okay, to fit in the closed, thread non-locking end of wiper insert into first wide access hole and feed through support rib. Compress locked end of wiper insert into access hole and back into enclosed end to fit open end style rib. Thread non-locking end wiper insert into open clip end and feed through entire support rib until locking end engages clip. Safely check both ends, insert, securely engage the rib, tug rubber to verify. I'm not a good reader and I don't have good comprehension. That really made no sense to me at all, to tell you the truth. The only way I can ever do anything is just to do it, to tell you the truth. I'm sorry. I can see that this is going to be the side that is going to be hitting the windshield. I guess the locking end will go in the other side. So we start the non-locking end, that doesn't have that little bump in it. It goes in here. And so we'll start that like well, maybe we'll try it like this. Oop. Okay, that should. And of course I'm going to edit this severely, so you won't have to toil through, watching me do all this. Now, how on earth I'm going to get that in there? Wow. But this is the right side. I mean, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this eventually is going to come up here, and see, this thing here will hopefully just kind of pop into that. Yeah, I can kind of see how that'll go like that once I get the whole thing all the way through. Why don't they just say that? Maybe they did in kind of a wordy type of way. I guess, well, that's the whole idea of this video, really. I mean, Hey, you know, this is actually going smoother than I thought. Maybe I won't have to do as much editing as I thought. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of going right through. Huh, not so bad. I really thought this would be more difficult. But it's, I didn't put any lubrication on it or anything. It's just sliding. I should have probably cleaned this thing. I never thought of that. I never do. Okay, we'll pull this. See if we can pull this up into the place where it's supposed to go. Get this through without damaging it, I hope. If I could push it from the bottom. Oh, hey. Okay, don't use it, you know, those pliers yourself. Just push it, because that seemed to work. Okay, now this area here, that should go. That should go into that blank area, I think. Now, it's kind of like a square area there. At the very end, there's kind of like a deeper kind of square area, and I think it should go right up in here. It looks like it's supposed to fit anyway. If I could get it a little further. Yeah. There we go. And now I repeat with the other one. And now that I've done one, and it suggested to do one at a time, that's a good idea. So I'm going to do this one. Locking area, the part with the dent, this is going to have to line up with the area that is at the back. So that's why you do the area that doesn't have that square part first into this, where it's going to be eventually once you get all the way through the other side. I'll try going through this way this time, although it didn't work before. It just didn't stay, but I was able to push it in once I got to the other side. So we'll just start there. Almost there. Oh, okay. There. Well, it has to go all the way up, like there. And then this part here, and we go back to the other side, and we try to get this to go up into, I just kind of move this back and forth a little bit, trying to work it in to that. Boy, that's a tight squeeze. Very tight squeeze. You might ask yourself, could this be designed better? Yes, it could be, but fortunately they never ask me these things. Okay, there it is. It's in. Okay. Now the square area has to go in there, but first I should probably get this other part in as much as I could. Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So that's as it should be. Well, that wasn't too bad.